Prince Harry graced St Paul's Cathedral with his presence for a mere moment to acknowledge the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. Harry was supported by members of his family, including Princess Diana's siblings Charles Spencer and Lady Jane Fellows. Other extended relatives who were there to show their support included Harry's cousins, George McCorquodale, Ned Spencer and Louis Spencer, Viscount Althorp. Oh, but let's not forget the notable absence of some royal figures. Zara Tindall had far more important things to do. She was busy competing at the badminton horse trials miles away in South Gloucestershire. She was seen running with a horse-class affair during the inspection on day one of the trials. Mike Tindall was spotted supporting his wife at the badminton horse trials. According to the Daily Express, Mike Tindall has not been designated as a UK patron for the Invictus Games. Instead, he plans to concentrate on his podcast, television commitments, and an extended visit to Australia with his family in 2025. The rumours of Mike Tindall assuming the role of UK patron for the Invictus Games are unfounded. His priorities lie in his podcast, television ventures, and spending additional time in Australia with his family. A reliable source confirms that Mike has not been approached to serve as a UK patron for the Invictus Games, nor is it something he desires to pursue. It's utter rubbish. Mike hasn't been appointed a patron of the Invictus Games, the source said. He attended a few events with Harry very early on, when the foundation first launched. But it's not something he'll take an active role in moving forward. The real reason is that Mike Tindall knows Harry isn't interested in putting in the effort to revive Invictus and make it successful again, only to have Harry and his wife take all the credit for it. Just take a look at how Harry constantly boasts about his sole efforts in launching Invictus, conveniently ignoring the contributions of William, Catherine, Charles and the Royal Foundation. Harry's never acknowledged the substantial financial support provided by William to rescue Invictus from financial troubles, not once, but twice. With Harry and his wife at the helm, it's no wonder nobody wants to get involved. It's only fitting that if Invictus fails to recognise the harm they're causing, they should be left to run it into the ground all by themselves. It seems Mike and Zara Tindall have had a change of heart regarding their relocation plans to Australia. Rather than uprooting themselves permanently, they've opted for a compromise. They've settled on spending a considerable amount of time in Australia in the foreseeable future. The source emphasises that this decision underscores the couple's dedication to uphold their connections with the royal family. Allegedly, King Charles couldn't be more thrilled about their choice, as he's been quite vocal about wanting to steer clear of another Megxit situation within the family. Mike and Zara had both been toying with the idea of moving to Australia for a while, but have finally reached the decision that it wouldn't be right to uproot their family at this time, the source said. However, there are plans for the family to spend more time in Australia over the coming years, which includes both winter and summer holidays abroad with the children. The source adds that the decision not to relocate permanently stems partly from the wishes of the royal family, including a request from the king himself, as well as Princess Anne's reluctance to see her daughter and family move abroad. King Charles holds a special place in his heart for his beloved niece Zara, as well as her husband Mike and their 3 children, Mia, Lena and Lucas. According to the source, Zara's witty and dry sense of humour never fails to tickle the king's fancy, and he thoroughly enjoys their time together.